Hi everybody, this is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers, the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Junk Journal group. You should visit all three. We have some fun in the groups, and the links are all below for you to go check it out. We have challenges and drawings every month, and you can win digital kits and sometimes physical prizes. And like I said, we have challenges. Those are fun. And all you have to do is enter your pictures from your challenges or from what you make with whatever the challenge kit is that month, or freebies, and you can win prizes. So it's really easy. Okay, so that's that, and the links are below. Now, this is video 2, but this is video 2.2 because we've already done video 2 and we got quite a bit done, but the software crashed and I didn't notice it because you could still see my hands moving and stuff over the little error message or under the little error message. And so when I glanced over there, all I saw was that my hands were moving, and so I thought the video was still going. Anyway, I did the whole hour video and then discovered that it hadn't recorded. So we finished page 1 as far as I remember. Off camera, I made this card and I put charms on here. One is handmade and one is a heart with a leaf on it. And then when you open this, I put the mushroom on there and I put the tag in there, and I still need to put a card or something in here. Then we went on and did page 2, which was simple. We just put the paper on, we put a pocket on it. The pocket was the same picture as this, just the leaves. And so I decided afterwards that I didn't like that, and so I put this circled piece of ephemera with the mushrooms from the cover on here. Oh, and this is the tag that comes like this with the little piece in between. So instead of cutting it apart, I just folded it in the middle and made it a double tag, and then I stamped the insides. Then we did this paper and we made this little envelope and we velcroed it to the paper, and then I think that was all we got done. Off camera, I had shown you the paper, and I put this on. And I've also, and I don't remember if it was the beginning of video 2 that I told you this or the end of video 1, I went back and on the small tabs I stamped them just because they looked naked since these others were stamped. So yeah, so I did that. So now this is page 3. So now we're going to do 4, 5, 6, and start on 7 hopefully. So are you ready to go? All right, I'm sorry about this. This was easy though, so I feel confident that you can do that without having seen the video. So we're going to flip this open. I've already put the magnets on so I didn't forget. Oh, there's the green. I was looking all over for the green. And we're going to use it on here. Then we're going to use the pre-made belly band on it. We're going to trim a little bit off either end. And then we're going to put one of our large circle pieces of ephemera in the big circle area that I'll bet was meant for that. So that's what we're going to do for page 5. So we're going to cut this. I think I better erase this just in case, because I got a little carried away so I wouldn't forget. And I did make a little mistake with the stamping. That's why the little handmade thing is on the cover. So we need to go to here and here. So this is a little bit more than half, so I can't just fold it in half. So I think I'll cut it here. Actually this would be a bigger piece. So I'm going to cut it across here first and then cut this square off the end. That gives me the biggest piece of scrap. So now I've got that big piece. And I have this rectangle, and then I've used the whole page. That's good. And we cover up the mistake where the ink pad hit the paper or the folio. We could have glued this on as a pocket, but when we do, it makes it so tight, it's really hard to get anything in or out. So we're not going to do that. Plus there's a magnet right here, and that would keep anything from going in and out. I learned that from my last folio. So let's ink this. We're going to glue it on. We're going to glue it on right side up. I just refilled my glue, so I'm going to be careful or I'm going to have glue everywhere. I do like it so much better when it's full though. When it gets down to halfway, I fill it back up like it's a car with gas in it. It keeps it thinned out that way too. It doesn't have a chance to get all thick. So I rarely have to use acetone to thin it out. In case you ever have Fabri-Tac and it gets a little thick on you, you can pour 100% acetone, which is your nail polish remover. You can do nail polish remover too, but it just doesn't work as well because it's only something like 70%. Well, could I just stick my fingers in the glue any more than I've already have? Okay, so let's start it from over here. Well, the magnet was way down here. Well, we still wouldn't have been able. Okay. I'm going to take this and make the belly band. Let's glue this on here first. I've already inked it. I think we have 3 of these big circles with this kit. I just thought this golden mushroom looked good with this. And we're going to mark it to where we can put this in the center. That looks like the center to me. think they're a little crooked because when I went to put it out against the paper trimmer, it was the round part. Have to be careful not to turn it, and I don't think I was really careful. Okay, so we put glue on either end. I didn't ink it. I'm going to re-glue the end that I touched to the paper. Okay. And we'll just let that dry and then I'll make a card for it. I think that turned out nice. Okay, then we'll do page 6 because we need to paper it before we glue down page 4, which is our pocket. Oh, I didn't realize I had done it the same. Let's see. I think I could do the red. Cut a piece. I printed out more papers and now I realize I really probably won't need most of them, but I reprinted the kit, the ferns and stuff, because I didn't think I was going to have enough pages. And it doesn't matter that it doesn't go all the way down because it's just covering, there's going to be a pocket over it. So we just want to go to this line right here. So let's measure it from the bottom, because we're just going to measure the width. The height's going to be the height. And that should make it to where we see our stamp. Okay, let's ink the top 3 sides. We'll just glue it on there. That's right. We want to make it short on the bottom, not the top. Looks like the folio's crooked a little bit. Okay, and then we'll do the pocket. So we're going to glue it down straight from this here. Yeah, that should be the easiest way to do it. We're just going to go straight down this way. And straight across the bottom. Top is open, and this side is a fold. So then we'll glue it down this way. Oh boy. No, we didn't end up with hardly any extra glue at all. Okay, so this will open. This is a big pocket. And then we'll paper it with these mushrooms. We're going to lose this one, but there was no way that I tried that I could do it, that it worked out, that yeah, I'm going to have to do the width from here and then the height from the bottom, because it needs to be at that narrowest mark. It needs to be yeah, I measured this by this page. So now this has to be the size of this. Well, it's better that they're the same size and a little small, I guess. That left a nice piece. We probably won't need. So see, I could have put this over another 1/4 of an inch and it would have looked better too. But that's okay. Let's make sure this is the same width as that. Okay, now let's measure the height. So we'll ink that. Well, that didn't take very long at all, did it? Just the basics, I guess. Then we'll put a big card in there. Okay. So now we have 3, 4, 5, and 6 done. So, and we got the magnet. So now we're going to go on to here. We've got the lump because of the charm and the thing in the front, and also because of the envelope being on the page. So now this one is going to be a little fun. We're going to this is the paper. Oh, I thought I inked it. Oh no, we have to cut it. And we're going to have the big envelope, and it's going to flip down or flip up. And then this is already cut, and it's going to attach onto here and flip up and then have a magnet. So we've got all that. Let me cut this. I think I decided, yes, that we were going to cut it from this way. We won't need to cut the height at all. And we cut the width at the edge of the tab. Could probably cut just a smidge more off. Make it line up better. Yeah, that's better. Even though we're going to line it up top to bottom. Okay. I'm getting dinged. My friend's cat passed away last night, so it's probably people in my group, one of my groups that I chat in, sending their condolences. It was a young cat, too. I'm sure he was either not a year or just a little over a year old. Apparently, something scared him outside. He was in the windowsill. He jumped and hit his head and fell on the floor, bonked his head again, and passed away. Kind of weird. I feel bad. Tucker was cute. I don't want to glue that on yet. What am I doing? Then we'll do 8 and 9. Okay, now we want to take this big envelope and we want to cut it so that it fits onto this paper. So we've got the envelope here. We need to cut it down so that it fits on here. And we're going to have a pocket here. But that's okay to have a tab stick out because we've got that tab area. So we can cut this pocket right to the edge. And then we'll glue it back together because it's a pocket in the back. I cut those little round pieces off like we did on the other envelope. I think it was another one like this one. First we're going to ink it. Okay. So then let's glue this back together. Just glue it on the short side. My hands are so cold, my rings are sliding all around. Okay. How can that... Oh, I remember now. I guess all those extra pages I printed will be used to make mushroom cards, which is good because then the cards will be nice and colorful as well. Because we're definitely going to have too many. I didn't even look at it and make sure I cut it in the right direction. I think I did. Yep. Now, pockets on the back, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it on the front. We're going to make it a big side pocket. So cut it even with the back paper. almost used red to highlight this in here, but this is like a reddish brown. And then the gold is on here, so I went with the green. I wonder how many of those little white pieces of paper I throw away a day. Okay, so I don't want to glue this side. Oh, the neighbor's dog's just woof, 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 woof. I wouldn't mind, except he barks all day, every day. Okay, so we've got that. So now on the back, that's our paper. So this is the envelope back, and the envelope, the piece that goes across here. Oh no, this is, we're going to do something similar that we did on the front. Yeah, we're just going to cut this a little bit and glue it down, and then we're going to put the writing paper in the center so you can write on it, but we're going to glue it on as a belly band. Okay, so let's get this piece cut. No, it's just gonna go sideways. Let's see, what are we using? Use the green on the front, nothing on the paper itself. Let's use the red on the back. Either somebody's really trying to get a hold of me. Oh, good grief. Come on, Terry. I didn't think we'd get all this finished. So once we get the envelope done, then we'll stop. We'll do the CD cover, and then we will do 8 and possibly 8 and 9. Okay, now let's measure this piece. I got a little bit of glue coming out. Now I'm going to take off of this side just a little bit, just enough to get the brown off, and then I'm going to measure from the top of the paper down to the bottom of the paper, not the envelope but the paper, and then that's where we'll cut it. And put some mushrooms on it. That's what our ephemera is. Our fussy cuts are all mushrooms. No ferns. I was surprised. Now, I've been calling this project Fern, but the kit is actually called Ferns and Mushrooms. So I don't know whether to change the name of the project and go back and re-render the first video, which is no big deal, to have the title changed. I'm thinking I might just call it, I think Ferns and Mushrooms is better because of there's so many mushrooms in this kit. So we're going to glue the two long sides. Okay, and then I'll put a card through here. In fact, I'm just wondering how hard it would be to put 2 in here. Not hard at all, except it isn't exactly in the center. That's my medicine timer. So I could pick it up and move it over, but what I'll do is I think I'll put some mushrooms over here. I'm gonna pick it up and move it over. I thought I had it in the center. That's closer to the center than what I had it. And then I'll put a tag in each end, I think, because it's going to be a flip up. Yeah, the trick is to put one in all the way first and then put the other one in. Okay, so that's what we'll do with that. And then we'll do the CD cover and then put it in the book. And then I'll figure out what we're going to do for 8 and 9. And we'll get that done. That'll put us at 3 videos. Maybe we will get done in 4. See, it would have been 5, except for that one got completely erased. And, or not erased, but corrupted and auto-deleted. The software auto-deletes any corrupted file like that because it knows it's not going to be any good. So I gotta punch a hole in it. And in fact, I think I want to use this tag. So they both have that little hash mark on there. So I'll do this. I can do this off camera. And then figure out what we're going to do on 8 and 9. And then we'll be done. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for spending your last, let's see, 52 minutes with me. And I will see you in the next video, which will be video 3. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you then.